75 hard. Should you do it? Would I recommend it? Would I do it again? How much weight I lost? All the things happening right now in 4 minutes. So buckle up.
Is the night before I start 75 hard. And a lot of people do this for like weight loss, I think. But I'm really doing it so I can like get in the motherfucking zone, you know? Like I'm hitting a point where like I need to pivot mentally, like 100% pivot. So that's why I'm doing 75 hard.
Hello, my name is Ty Elzadeh. If this is your first time here, I completed 75 hard, and by completed, I mean I made it to the end of like week 6. Now, I was documenting this over on TikTok, and then I realized like it's taking too much out of me, and I really realized that I had to let some things go initially to like get into this challenge. So for me, letting social media go was one of the things that felt right, because I was too consumed in what was going on around me. So I really wanted to use this challenge to like up my level. And I really feel like I did that. Even though I failed, I really feel like I did that. I had to step away from social media. I dropped a lot of stuff, but I come to the realization that it was necessary for me to get here. I failed at the end of week 6, but I continued on. So what caused me to fail is because I forgot to read my book that day. It was a random Sunday, and out of all the things I forgot to do, it was reading the book. And I didn't beat myself up over it. I was like, dang it, that freaking sucks. I mean, I wanted to beat myself up over it, but I still the next day continued on. I did my 2 workouts. I wasn't drinking alcohol. I was in a calorie deficit. So I was doing all the things minus reading the book. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to say anything about my failure yet. I'm just going to continue on and truly try to make this a lifestyle change. And honestly, I'm so proud of myself that I did that, because in the past, I would have just been like, flip the fucking table. I failed. I'm done. I'm a piece of shit. Like, it's over. So for me to continue on and continue making change, I am proud of myself for that. Honestly, I didn't really see too much change on this scale. For a couple of weeks, I was like, okay, it's like going down, it's going back up, it's fluctuating as to be expected. But by the time my end date came around, I had ended up losing about 15 pounds. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. You know, as someone who technically failed the challenge. And I would say around, I don't know, week 7, 8, I went back to work full time. And so I didn't really have like that second 45-minute workout. I was kind of like, oh, we can make that a 30-minute workout. We can do, I don't know, 37 minutes. Or we can count that extra 10-minute walk this morning as part of the workout. Like, I wasn't as strict as I should have been to finish out the challenge. So I was fluctuating. I was eating out, not drinking still, but, you know, I was eating out, having more comfort foods, but really just trying to get some body movement in there. So I realized that you can still lose weight, get a workout in, cut the fucking excuses, and make yourself a priority. Would I recommend this again? No. I think it's really easy to step into an issue here where you're like trying to be perfect and make everything perfect, and you don't want to see the numbers, you know, fluctuating and all that. I would recommend, if you need something to like catapult you into giving yourself that guidance, sure, try it out for at least a month. But I don't think it's necessary. I definitely think that you can, you know, do this to a smaller degree. Would I say do this alone? No. It's easier with friends. I think if I would have had, you know, someone doing it with me at the same time, I would have been probably a little bit better off, but that's okay. I did as much as I could, and I'm still moving forward. Okay, you guys, I can go deeper into my 75 hard results and all the things, but I didn't really have a lot of time to do that today. So I just wanted to update you guys. I know you guys have been waiting for a couple weeks. I'm so sorry, girl. I went out of town and I didn't have time to update you. Anyways, I will make a longer video if that is requested. I can deep dive into like my actual thoughts and feelings on the challenge, because I do have notes. But I wanted to just get this quickly put up there so you guys had something to go off of if you thought you wanted to give this a go. I will see you guys in the next video. I am off to do a workout. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.